Hey, Virgo. Holy crap. This is going to be an intense time for you. So, you have an eclipse coming up this week in your sign on the 14th. This is a total lunar eclipse, which means it is going to take something out of your life in order to put something new back into your life. Now, this could have something to do with your identity, it's with your work, it's with your health. For some of you, you've been dealing with some type of health issues. Maybe you're going to be overcoming those health issues, maybe getting the help that you need. This could have something to do with changing your diet. Maybe you've decided, you know what, I don't want to be a vegan anymore. I'm going to go ahead and put in meat, because people who undergo these types of eclipses, they can go without eating something for so long, and then they're like, well, I don't even know why I do that anymore. Like, I just wanted to be a part of something. So therefore, they go ahead and they change out their diet. So, Virgos, this is going to have to do with your employment as well. Maybe you're ending one job, starting another. This could be a relationship for some of you. If you're in any type of a relationship, this could be the ending of the old, and out with the old, in with the new. All right, because we do have Saturn also opposing this full moon eclipse. We have the North Node in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces, so a lot of things going on in your seventh house of relationships, Virgo. So where is this affecting you in your life? Now, always remember, it can, 2 days before the eclipse and 2 days after the eclipse, we don't want to make any sudden or rash decisions, okay? Because not all information is clear. All right, we don't have all the information to something. Spirit, please show me Virgo for this Virgo full moon lunar eclipse. A new start is coming. When one door closes, another door opens, Virgo. We also got, wow, conclusions are within reach, and step out of your comfort zone. So this, I told you, North Node right there is in your seventh house of relationships. It's time to release negativity. It's time to release negative people, negative circumstances, negative jobs, careers, negativity about the way you're thinking about things. Release it. Let it go, Virgo. Don't try not to be too pessimistic about this energy, because at the end of the day, you're not going to have any choices. It's like we can go into this energy kicking and screaming, Virgo. But if the universe is trying to take a negative situation out of our lives, it's because there's something better that needs to that needs to be put in its place. And it can't be put in its place if you already have something there, right? All right, so let's move that over. All right, Spirit, please show me Virgo. All right, they're telling me to shuffle up a couple of times. Okay, Virgo. Queen of Summer. Is this you, Virgo, or is this someone you're dealing with? Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, take care of others. Some, Virgos, you guys are always taking care of everyone else. Who's taking care of you? Who's taking care of my Virgos? All right. I'm a Virgo too. Like, people don't take care of me. I'm the one that reaches out to them. Hey, how you doing? I'm the one that's constantly like, can we get together, or can we make it up? And it's like, man, why can't somebody else just do that for me? It's funny because I got friends who will do, go out of their way for me, that live like thousands of miles away. But I've got friends who live right down the street that won't even come and see me. So, you know what I mean? It's like, it's funny how that works, Virgo. So are you this Queen of Cups or someone else, Virgo? Virgo, full moon eclipse, full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. All right, we've got the Ace of Cups. Oh, and we got life experience. That's the Tower. That is the Tower card. And that says, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. And we got the Ace of Cups. Right underneath the stepping out of your comfort zone in the future, we've got that Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is all about your, cup, runneth over. And because you stepped out of that comfort zone and you're doing something different, it's going to make you really, really happy. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Okay, so this is about life experience, everything that you've been through. A lot of water energy here. A lot of water. We got the Seven of Cups as the bottom of the deck. Seven of Cups talks about no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So try not to overanalyze your options, Virgo, I know that's really hard coming from a Virgo to another Virgo. Like, oh, don't overanalyze your options. Of course you're going to overanalyze your options because that's what you do. You want to plan for your plan for your plan. But the Seven of Cups here is like, it can bring in a lot of confusion, okay? Release the things that are no longer working for you in order to make room for things that are going to be much more emotionally fulfilling based off of your life experience. But these conclusions are within reach. It's almost like, you can see that, so close yet so far away, right? So and it's almost like there's this prison of your own making as well. It can feel like a mental prison too, Virgo, or emotional prison at that. Find peace, Virgo. Find peace. I do feel like you guys are going to have to get out of your head and get into your heart, Virgo. I mean, even here you got water. You got Scorpio here, which is, I know Scorpio, it doesn't feel like a water sign, but it is. For some of you Virgos too, I hate to say this, some of you Virgos during this time of this full moon eclipse, you might find something about someone too, okay? And the tower comes crashing down. You could find out something that's been going on behind the scenes or something that you didn't know about, and that in itself might end up splitting you up, because we do have these eclipses. So if you've been in a relationship and during this eclipse time, you find out something about your partner, something they've been hiding, something they've been doing, or, that they've been doing behind your back, eclipses are breakups, okay? And if it happens during an eclipse, it's time stamped, if ever, to get back together, okay? So it's time stamped for at least the next 18 months. You can try to get back together with somebody during these eclipses, unless the eclipse is bringing someone back in. But do be mindful, because is it the eclipse or is it the Mercury retrograde that we're going through? Okay, because we're starting the Mercury retrograde the day after this full moon eclipse, and then the ruler of the full moon eclipse goes into retrograde. So again, kind of pay attention to this energy. It's going to be a little weird. But I do feel like we're going to be able to get through it. Okay. Virgo. All right. Spirit, please show me Virgo. All right. Virgo. Spirit, please show me Virgo. What can Virgo expect during this full moon eclipse? What is the most important message? Okay. You got time for a nap, but it showed up in the reverse. Are you sleeping too much? Are you not getting enough sleep? TikTok. For some of you Virgos, TikTok. There's no sleeping on this. It's like, get prepared to take action. TikTok, the clock is ticking. Let go of your old belief systems that you have to control everything, Virgo, because you fucking don't. Okay? These are life-changing events. That's what you have here. Life-changing events. Things that are going to literally change the entire direction of your life, Virgo, in the next 18 months, 2 years, in fact. So these eclipses aren't just leaving. This is the kickoff, okay? This is where the kickoff is, and it's not going to end. So there's no sleeping on this. Let's get number 24. All right, so let's look at the protection message for the number 24. Okay, it says, you are a human being, not a human doing. It is possible you're suffering from workaholism. For some of you, yeah, you need to take a step back. Could you be the only one who thinks it's your job to save everyone? Didn't we see that earlier? Yeah, right here. Taking care of others perhaps too much. Maybe that's the problem with some of you Virgos too. You're not happy because you're so busy taking care of others. And again, it goes back to what I was saying earlier. Who the fuck is taking care of you? Who's checking in on you? I know I do. I check in on my Virgos. Do they check in on me? Not often. Because why? They've got a partner, or they've got, kids, or their jobs are more important. But do they check in on me? Not very often. Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, and to go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, but but now you are an empty well and have no reserves for others or for yourself. Don't let your ego keep you going full speed when your body and spirit need rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could pretend a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you just take a break. Do it now. Do it now, Virgo, because otherwise you're going to be dealing with a lot of health issues. And now that we have Pluto also in Aquarius in your 6th house of Virgo, this is a lot of health issues that Virgos can be, having to overcome in the next 19 years. All right, Spirit, please show me my Virgos. What does Virgos need to know? What do Virgos need to know? All tied up. Yeah, attachments. All tied to your attachments. Don't have time for anything else because you're all tied up. All tied up to everybody else. All tied up to everything else. You got way too many attachments, Virgo. It is pouring down rain right now as I'm doing this reading. Virgo, you need to think about what it is that you need to release. It's not all your responsibility. Let other people take responsibility for their own shit. Okay? It's nice to be this loving queen, but this loving queen also gets pretty freaking fed up, right? Like, I know I do. I get fed up being there for everybody else and nobody's ever there for me. We got the horse, short journey. We got mountain road. You are on the road to success. Okay. And what else do we have? The finger warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Maybe somebody's pointing their finger at you for something. But we got box. You will receive a gift. What is that finger? Why the finger? Maybe you want to give somebody the finger? I know I do. Ram, a stubborn or aggressive person. Yeah, you could be dealing with a very stubborn or very aggressive individual. So be mindful, about what you're saying and try not to be, allow other people to run roughshod over you, Virgo. Not in their best interest. What is this gift? I do feel like Virgos are going to end up with a gift. Either success, a gift of success. Lion, time to act. Step out of your comfort zone, Virgo. If you are willing to do things differently than the way you've been doing things, letting go of your old belief systems that I'm the only one that can make this happen, and really start filling your own cup. Like, a lot of people, they have partners, right? But what do their partners really do? I see a lot of people's partners just sitting on their fucking phone all day long. Why can't they get up and actually take some responsibility for the shit that goes on around the house? If you're out working, why are they at home on their fucking phone? And I've seen this more times than plenty with many people that I know. While their partner's at work, you swing by or whatever, and they're just sitting there on their phone or on their laptop or on their computer, but there's laundry that needs to be put up. There's things that need to be done. But it's not getting done because the other one's not here to get it done. So again, you're going to have to let go of that and sit your partner down and have those conversations for those of you who have a relationship. Hey, I'm fucking tired. I need a break. I need to pull back my energy. Like, I'm not the Energizer Bunny. I can't just keep go, 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 go. I need to focus on me. I need to focus on my own energy. I need to focus on my emotions. And because we have all this water here, I would be really mindful of being overly emotional, Virgo, especially because we have that full moon eclipse in your sign. And anytime, so it's going to hit that 25 to 20 degree mark, in between there usually. And I would be really mindful for anybody who is a Virgo at those degrees because it's going to hit you the hardest. So like third decan Virgos, you guys are the ones who are going to get hit this time. And then the next eclipse, it'll get the second 10 degrees, the second decan. And then after that, it'll be the first decan Virgos. So keep that in mind. So if you guys are later Virgos, you guys are the ones that are going to get hit the hardest with these eclipses. But hey, you are on your road to success, and maybe for some of you, your stubbornness is I'm going to climb this mountain. I am going to climb this mountain. I am going to overcome every fucking obstacle that gets thrown my way. I am fearless and I am rearing and ready to go. For some of you, you do need to take like a short trip. Okay, you need to take a short trip. You need to go visit your friends. You need to go, you know, spend some time, quality time with the people that you care about and the people that you love. I'm going to leave that there, Virgo. Love you guys all so much. Good luck.